Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Last week worked out just like the way we anticipated, especially this particular move out here was like, should I say, my best move for last week? Because I typically called it, I practically called this one out. Like, we're gonna have that spike to the upside first before we have that dump to the downside, and just take a look at what happened. Price may jump up, right? Peak out your sell and then return to profit. Then we had that dump to the downside. Missed our entry by a few, but I managed to get in back here. And we had, how many pips up was that? I was about 180 pips to close Friday with I mean Thursday actually. Thursday, Friday thereabout. And then we had this EURNZD basically like the best trade for last week. This one was like literally seamless. We had 26 pips risk and over 200 pips reward. Amazing. Like it got everyone passing their prop last week.
Yeah,
I
boy.
mean, best trade setup. And then I had this buy. Obviously I got out before that dump to the downside, and I took this particular buy for the 10k prop, and this was the final trade I took on the 10k prop to pass the account 71 pips. And all right, so last week was amazing. Really, we had 200 pips on this one, 71 pips on that one, and then the 100 plus on EURAUD. Basically, like I'm hoping for the same
Close to
type of
five.
week. What did you say?
Close to 500 bits.
Yeah, close to 500 pips actually, if we were to count all that. And like it's just amazing. Hopefully we get the same type of week this week with as much volatility, ease of trading, just great setups and stuff. All right, guys, so we're on euro AED on the weekly time frame, and as usual I'm going to try to keep my analysis as basic, straightforward and simple, such that even someone with the least understanding of trading, or with the most basic understanding of trading I should say, can still take good advantage of the analysis and maybe make some money off it. I've been putting like these videos out there, and just last week, which actually made me feel very good, was there was someone in the comment section who said that he passed his prop using my analysis, and that was actually amazing. It was amazing to see in the comment section of the last video posted, and that was really good. And I hope that these videos will continue to be of great use to you guys, which is why I do it in the first place anyway. So on the weekly time frame, we can see our price is still very bullish. It's still very much in a bullish trend, right? An uptrend if you would prefer, right there. Now what that says is that price will likely continue to push higher and create higher highs. However, as of this moment, price is yet to create an higher high. Look at it. The last higher low that we have is yet to break above this previous higher high, which can be indicating a possible change in trend coming, or a slowdown perhaps, or just one of those times where the market just ranges for a bit before doing what it wants to do. But overall, the market is in an uptrend, and then yeah, that's pretty much that about that. And the next thing I do notice on this chart is how last week closed a bit of an indecision on the weekly time frame anyway, and the week before that as well, with this massive rejection candle towards the upper side, and last week was unable to take out that candle. So yeah, it's worthy of being noted, and I'm going to go right ahead and mark that out. Yeah, and then we have the most previous higher low, which is right here, and I'm going to mark that out. What do I want to do with these levels now? The how do I put this now? If price should say on the weekly level, if it's going to fall, where's the likely place is going to fall back to, it would be here where it started the where it started going up from in the first place, right? And if price was to go up, what possible difficulty would it experience? It is obviously here, which is the most recent high in the last 2 weeks. And if it does break above that level, where would it head to? Likely around here, which is why I've put those levels there right now. Now bear in mind that the overall trend as of this moment remains an uptrend, right? It's here to create an higher high, I know, but it's also equally here to create a lower low, which means that the trend remains, in as much as it's yet, like In as much as the criteria for an uptrend is yet to be broken, would still say that we are in an uptrend and we are expecting that price to create an higher high. And if it doesn't create an higher high, it wouldn't matter too much because we'll be positioned to make money off of that at the end of this analysis as well. The next thing I do notice is our price is trading exactly around this level from about August 2021, which appears to me to be quite an important level based on how price has reacted to this level multiple times in the past. I'm going to show that to you very quickly. Now, why am I picking out that level? If you look towards the side, you see how price reacted to it, right? And when it short price all the way back down, and when price eventually broke above it with this candle over here, it did come all the way back down here. And when price tried to push above it again, you see how that same level sent price pushing all the way back down to create this higher low that we have here, and see how price is still trading beneath it up to this very moment. Is why I'm going to pay attention to that level. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the weekly time frame. As of this moment, I'm going to move on to the daily level. There are still many more levels to actually drop on this chart. For example, right here is quite a valid area as well, but then I like to keep it as simple and straightforward as possible. So I'm just going to drop straight ahead to the daily level and see what we have going on there. All right. So on the daily level, we can still see that uptrend that we did talk about on the weekly level, which further confirms the validity of this trend. However, on the for the short term trend, you can see this bit of downtrend going on here. However, you can see how that downtrend has now been broken and an higher high has been created, and price has effectively retested broken and retested this trend line over here, which further says that the overall trend still seem to be continuing. So yeah, I'm still looking for buys as of this moment on Euro AUD, but if something does change along the line, obviously I'm going to update you guys in the Telegram community, and then give you guys what my entry criteria is, what I'm looking to do. So if you're yet to join the Telegram community, go ahead and join the Telegram community right away, link in the description below. Yeah, that's that about there. What do I want to do on the daily time frame, right? So since price is currently trading below the weekly level that we did talk about not too long ago, I'm going to be looking for sales towards this level over here. If price as at London open tomorrow still remains below this level, then yes, I want to take sales towards this area. That's on the daily levels, but you guys already know that I don't trade on the daily levels. I don't pick my entry on the daily level. I would rather take my entry on the 1 hour towards 15 minutes thereabouts, but then I do my analysis on the higher time frame. So if price continues to trade below this level as of by London open tomorrow, then I will be looking for sales on the lower time frame. But if price, let's say, was to break above this level by London tomorrow, then I want to look for buying opportunities towards this level first to take profits. And then if price continues to push higher, then yes, I'll be holding for major profits up to this area, which would be, I think, about 300 pips reward, which is honestly not bad. But if the sales, let's say, was to continue, would be seen about towards this level first will be 130 pips reward, and towards this level will be about 196 pips reward, which is honestly not bad either. I genuinely do not think that we're going to see a price jump all the way towards this level in 1 week as of this moment. And why am I thinking that way? Look at the previous candles in the last few weeks. You would see that they are not usually like that crazy anymore. Momentum is not as strong as it used to be. The volume is not as high as it used to be. So I don't see one candle going all the way from here towards this place in 1 day. So yeah, I would be more than glad to take my profits off this level, and if it does break below that area, I'll find me better entries or just content myself with the profits and that. And yeah, let's move on to the 4-hour time frame, and then let's see if we're going to see something that's going to interest us, and let's tie our analysis together and then decide on what exactly we want to do. So on the 4-hour time frame, like I said, as bullish as the trend is, and as much as I see a bullish trend going on, I also see how this particular candle over here was a bearish engulfing bar, totally engulfing this candle and this candle in just 4 hours, in under 4 hours. And how the candle that closed last week as well was unable to, let's say, push back against that candle. And also we can see how this week has opened and is now pretty much bearish as well. So far since market opened, it has dumped about 24 pips, which is not that much, but then it's kind of saying something. So here, this is what I'm thinking. And if you're to look closely on the 4-hour time frame, right, you guys would notice something. Let me show it to you in case you don't see it. So we have this level going on here, which is basically the lowest of last week, right? This is as low as price traded last week. What? No shit, not mini. And in case you haven't seen it yet still, I'm going to point your attention to it further. First bottom, second bottom. So we have a double bottom over here, and also we have the neckline over here, and it does appear as though price is coming back to retest the neckline right here, which means that we may see price go further all the way down here before we may see the buyer step back into this market and then push price further back up. Now, what do I want to do? Obviously, knowing that price could immediately, or should I say, something could happen and price can immediately push all the way back up here even before getting here, I am definitely not getting into any trade right now. I want to see price clearly break below these levels over here. All right, so as I was saying, so I want to see price break clearly below this level over here. Where's that at? Part 2. Yeah, I want to see price break clearly below over here, and then I can start considering sales around here. If in fact, to be fair, I really do not think taking sales between this area and here is just not a good trade. It doesn't have good risks to reward in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really not considering taking sales as of this moment on this trade, because look at it. If we're to take sales, the reward is just about 30 pips. The risk is how many? This is silly risk to reward. So yeah, I'm not considering taking any sales until price breaks below this neckline over here. I mean, we have a clear break below this trend line, this neckline over here, and then I'm looking to take the retest on the lower time frame, obviously, and then take the sales towards this level first, right, for about 90 pips reward, and then all the rest towards this level for about 152 pips reward, which honestly isn't bad at all. That's that about that on the 4-hour time frame in a situation where we're supposed to take sales, right? But then let's say that, like I initially said, where we are in a bullish market, the trend is bullish, price action is bullish, everything is bullish. If price like comes back here and then rejects strongly off this level and price action aligns with that, then yes, I want to consider taking sales around here towards this level. Obviously, it's going to have issues breaking above the weekly level, which it's going to experience some difficulties breaking above the weekly level. So if you're more of the conservative trader, or you're looking to take up trade on props and stuff, I would say wait for price to give you a clear rejection, a very strong one, also according to your trading plan and your trading guidelines. You know, everybody should have their own entry criteria. You should have your reason for going to a trade, and you want to ensure that those things align before you do get into a buy, because I think that price is going to experience some challenges breaking, especially based off this what I'm seeing over here. I think we are going to see price react to that level at 1.63997 before having a good amount of run towards the upside for a good win. So yeah, if I'm to take a buy, say an early risky buy, right, I would say around here, which again, it would be quite a risky place to get into, knowing fully well that price will experience difficulties around this price range, which is the weekly level, and also over here on the 4-hour level we can see our price acted as resistance over here, and also is acting as resistance right about now. See our price started dumping away from that price point. So yeah, it's going to experience some difficulties. So if you could take some profit right here and then set the rest at break even, and then hold for more profits around here at first profit will be around what's that now, 45 pips, and then around here I think we're going to see price, react to that for a bit, and then that's about 96 pips. And for those who like to hold trades for long, like we want to take the trade for the maximum return and stuff, we have about 198 pips in total for this trade if you were to take it. So yeah, this in my opinion is a very good trade, if it does work out the way we expect and stuff. But honestly, you guys already know that I want to wait for price action to tell me. I want to wait for price actions to confirm my should I say expectation of what price should do. Basically, I don't want to tell them. I don't tell the market what to do. I do not try to predict the market. I'd rather just flow with the market wherever it's flowing to. So right now we have the plan for in a situation where the bulls regain control of this market. We have our plan of what we're going to do, and also in a situation where the bears gain control of this market, we also know what we want to do and how we're going to go about it. So we're going to use the structure levels and also wait for price action. And if you do not really know what to do, you're confused and stuff, feel free to join the Telegram community. There are tons of people there ready and willing to help you. And also you can reach out to me. My contact is in the community. So yeah, my DM is open. I'm going to assist to the best of my ability. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. We're going to wait for market to open and then see if any of these criteria are met before we get into any trade. And if none of these criteria are met, I'm definitely very glad to see it on my hand and wait for price to do what I want and not try to tell price, well, that's that about that. Let's move on to the next currency pair.